Do you think that Kafka is awesome? Yeah, I think so too, yeah. So why? It's because it has a commit log, it's robust, it makes things very fast, it's absolutely ideal for sharing. Kafka is awesome. We all love it. Okay, my life with Kafka, I started Kafka like 7 years ago, I think. So this was my life. Yeah, plenty of mistakes. I used to work for Confluent. I've seen plenty of my customers do a few, had a few problems. So who has Kafka in production already? Tell me. A few of you. Who had poison pill? I think we discussed about that. Poison pill, okay. What is a poison pill? It's what you do not expect. So it has many forms. The first one is like you send a message that is clearly not what you expect. Another one which is kind of bothering a few of the guys that start, which is not having a schema. It looks like a data with a schema, but it has no schema. Or it has an unknown schema, or the wrong format. You expect an avro, there is a protocol buffer coming in. Or, you know what, just the data in itself is just wrong. And you know what, your application can't survive. Okay? So what happens if an application cannot survive? So processing and audit can read the first element, and then it goes to the second one, clearly can't do anything, right? You know the sound of this problem? It's crash, repeat, rebalance, restart, repeat. So there is another solution, it's like, forget. It's like, yeah, I had a problem, whatever, move forward. And that's probably not what you want to be doing in real Kafka production systems. Please don't do that, don't. There is another solution, it's like you go to each of your existing consumer group and you shift them by one. So either you are using the CLI or UI. My choice is Conduktor, but there is many ways to do this thing. You will need to do the same for all the next consumer groups, right? If they start at the beginning. If you start to get good, maybe I would recommend you to look into deleter queues. If you stumble on a message that you cannot process, fine. Put it into a specific topic in order to look into the problem you encountered and fix it in your organization so it doesn't happen again. What? Break all the rules. So clearly, this hello world is a problem. Do you agree? It's like very painful. What if we could delete this message? It would solve a problem, right? Okay. Can we delete messages in Kafka? Kind of. If you have a compacted topic and you send a tombstone, basically key plus null, at some point the log cleaner will do its magic and the message will be gone. Can you wait for that? Most probably not. There is also admin client where there is delete records. Perfect, delete records, it's right there in the naming. No, it's delete record from the beginning of the offset up to a specific offset, so it doesn't work. Okay, so we can't delete the record, but can we hide it? Can we make like verschwunden, gone? That would solve our problem, right? So let me give you one line in your Kafka client that you're using every day. It's the same in Liberty Kafka. Control records are not returned to the user. It's right into your code today in the clients. So we could replace this hello world into a batch record. Who knows about batch records? Okay, not enough. So batch records are used in order to make transactional stuff. It's like specific messages that are just for admin purposes, and they keep the offset. So what you can do is just use a proxy. You know, every IT problem can be solved by one level of indirection. Just use a proxy. A Kafka proxy, not a REST proxy, talking the Kafka protocol. It's quite well written. It's quite simple. Look, that's a request, create topic, name, number of partition, replication factor. Things seems to be quite easy, quite readable. It's just a request response. So we could ask, maybe, to create some kind of magic that would ask for a message to be gone. So let's go into this guy. So I have Tracy Jones, delete, refresh. What? Where is it? Is it gone? Well, I don't see it anymore. What if I go into not the proxy, but the underlying Kafka? It's possible. It's there. So Kafka proxy, we get the message, the hello world, replace it with a magic marker that is part of your existing Kafka implementation, and here you go. It's possible today. So now, you just fix your problems. No need to know anything about the consumer group. It's gone forever. So, yeah, Kafka proxy, but it must be like bleeding edge. No, it's not. If you're using Azure Event Hub, well, there is a Kafka proxy in front of it in order to talk the Kafka protocol. There is a Dagrush Kafka proxy, which is in Java. I like it pretty much, very good. There is an amazing one in open source that is called Croxelicious. It's very good. Use it. Discover how you can mess up the Kafka properties. It's always very interesting. And you know what? Even Confluent has one. It's called a Confluent Service Mesh. So at Conduktor, this is exactly what we do. We create a proxy, and we enrich Kafka. Think about it. What is a proxy if not a component that enhances the protocol it is proxifying? So basically, we are adding features that are lacking in Kafka. I'm pretty sure that most of the features that we do today in Conduktor will become available directly in Kafka. That would make a total sense. But if you need them today, well, a proxy could be a solution for you. I like proxies a lot. You do too. What is the first rule of proxies? Who wants to tell me what is the first rule of proxies? It's one of the most important rules. Don't use a proxy if you don't absolutely need it. Right? Kind of makes sense. So what can you do with a proxy? You can do plenty of stuff. It's like a zoo of new possibilities. So depending on who you are, you can go into security, audit, performance, and on and on and on. Let me give you one conclusion. Kafka is awesome. Kafka with a proxy is awesomer. As a French person, I can get this. So this is me. I'm happy to take any question. And if you want me to give you a few hints, more practical for the guys that didn't tell that they were in production, who has created topics that was clearly wrong, with a proxy you can say, no, I intercept the create topic. Or somebody didn't know enough about Kafka, added like an absurd number of partition, you intercept the create topic policy or the alter topic, and you say, no, you can't. Somebody did the weird stuff with Muneser, you can fix that. Or somebody asked a very weird replication factor, you can fix that in a proxy. Somebody wants to send very large message, please don't do that. Yeah, the proxy can take it, put into S3, put a reference, and do magic. Or you want to have infinite retention, but it costs a ton of money? Yeah, you can do interesting stuff. Or you have like default settings, please, 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 linger abs, update it, please, 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 the compression codec, update it. You can do it in the proxy. You've got an outdated library. You're looking at the documentation, it's awesome. You think that you're doing everything right, but you have an old version which has not the right properties. You can fix that. You can fix also the producer send. Like the all is not for everybody. It's like convention. Yeah, you can fix that already. Your application is very slow because you don't know that you are overcommitting and on and on and on and on and on and on and on. So it can be very high level, governance, security, and all the good things, or it can be very, very practical. I can go on forever, let me tell you. Thank you.